Somehow Dirt Talk, aka Clean Tok, found his way onto my For You page, and we're about to watch these individuals clean their house. And you're probably wondering, how did it get so dirty? Well, some of them are lazy slobs, others blame it on mental health, and we about to figure out which one is which.
Deep cleaning my room so that my rats have a safe place to play. Now, recently I've been eating a lot. I haven't really been taking stuff down. I kind of forget. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, so my schedule's not been too good. I'm sure you guys understand. The desk has kind of filled up. I keep losing roaches on the desk. They'll crawl on and I won't be able to get them and they'll just get away. So that was kind of my wake-up call. So I'm going to start off with this McDonald's bag. That smells really bad, by the way. It was so good fresh, though. I found this unopened bag of Doritos, which was a W, but anyway, I filled up the McDonald's bag, so I'm going to go and take it down. The garbage can was full, so I'll just let my parents take it out when they take the trash out. I don't do any chores, so I got these plates. Look how much pizza I eat. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I'm going to go and rinse the plate off just a little, just some water, just to get it wet, loosens it up, helps my parents do the dishes. So, that's all good. Feels good, man. Anyway, guys, I am those 4 plates, actually made my heart hurt, so I'm going to take a break.
You nasty buzzard, you. Food all over the floor, glasses everywhere. Like, bro, you nasty. That's all this boiling down to. He even got a video where he up in here clouding the roaches. Yes, this video is going to be cringe-worthy. I should have probably gave y'all a trigger warning. Trigger warning. This video is filled of the roaches, rats, dust, dirt, excuses, and laziness. You're welcome.
Roach check. Today I'm going to be counting how many roaches I have in my room. So of course we have the rats, and the rats have been eating a lot of roaches since I introduced them to my habitat. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
y'all need to call terminates.
There's 8 roaches on that towel. 1, 2 right there. There's another roach right there. And then we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on this side. Oh, 10 on the top. Or 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And I'm sure there's more under the bottle cap, so we'll just call it an even 30. Also, I did spill coffee all over my keyboard. This broke my heart. As you guys know, I've had this keyboard for a long time. And I actually did get a little emotional. It's hard to say goodbye to an old friend. I don't really have many friends, so this was a big deal
I
for
see
me.
why. Because don't nobody want to come up into that mess. You literally just sat up there and counted roaches. And that didn't tell you that you needed to clean your room? Like your parents need to put their foot where the sun don't shine, because ain't no freaking way. You would have had my house looking like that. Rats and roaches. That's what you got. It's nasty. And you ought to be ashamed, but you want to share it off to the world. This video got 4.7 million. The other one got 6.8. But I guess he did come to his senses a little bit, because he did hire a maid to come clean his house, y'all.
The maids are back. They're here to clean my room again. So let's get started with the before. This is how the room's currently looking. Not that bad.
Not that bad.
But like I said, I am moving out. So I went ahead and went to Starbucks, but while I was there, I saw a GameStop and I realized, wow, I want to have a PS5. So I bought a PS5. But I also bought my stepdad one. It's his birthday. I'm a good son. So, cheers, my friends. Now, the maids are hard at work. You can see they've cleaned up the kitchen really well. And I was like, man, you guys have done such a good job. And look at all this trash they took down from my room. This is a lot of trash, guys. I felt kind of bad that they have to clean my toxic wasteland of a room. So, thumbs up. But you deserve more than that. So I gave them each $100. I thought it would make things right. I still feel like it was kind of messed up. They had to clean all that. And I don't even know if $100 was enough, but it's all I got from the bank. So it is what it is. Now, here's the after. The room looks really good now. The room is actually it's stunning. I don't even know if I want to move out anymore. But my parents still want me to pay rent, and I refuse to pay rent. So I won't be living here anymore. However, the room does look good. I'm excited to move out. Move out day is on the 1st.
So let me get this straight. You don't want to pay your parents rent, but you'll go to somebody else and pay rent. Make that make sense. Like, be so freaking for real. Your parents probably not even charge you that much. And you go to an apartment and you have that apartment stinking and looking like that if you want to. We moving on to this family, the Austin.
Our house has been so neglected again. I'm already prepared for all the hate comments we're going to get and all the people telling us they're going to call social services. But this is the aftermath of a sleepover with loads of kids and then us all having COVID. If you're new here, hi, I'm Nicole. I live with my husband Sam and my 4 children. We live in a 2-bed council house and we really struggle to stay on top of the mess. We're looking to do the house up and get loads of storage, but as a low-income family, it's quite hard to do. We're currently on universal credit. My husband does work full-time, but with the cost of living crisis, the money doesn't stretch too far. That's why we came to TikTok. Originally, we asked for your help and your engagement to help give us some money to do up the house. And boy, oh boy, have we come far since then. But then we've had a few setbacks. So I actually have panic disorder, anxiety, and much more. I started sertraline 3 weeks ago, and the side effects have been real. And then we got thrown with COVID too. So basically, we came so far, and now we're back to square one. Downstairs, we've kept on top of, but upstairs looks like a bomb's hit it. So again, as always, I'm here to hold myself accountable. Today, we will tackle this mess. This is basically my before video. This is me showing you guys that it does get like this, and I know it's not right, but here we are. All we can do is take responsibility and fix things. We only get to live once, so we may as well be happy. And sometimes that comes before cleaning.
Nah, you just nasty. That's all this is boiling down to. Like, she said universal credit. Is that like y'all welfare program out there? If so, put in the comment section. Let me know. And it just gets worse.
Hi, my name's Nicole, and we are the Austins. If you don't know me already, I'm 26 with 4 kids 9 and under. Me and my husband both suffer with severe mental health. I have OCD, suspected ADHD and autism. I have chronic IBS, panic disorder, asthma, and I'm allergic to basically everything. So basically my body hates me. I also suffer severely with my hormones, and that's currently being investigated too. Now, I've disappeared for the last 3 weeks, and you might be wondering why. You actually might not care. But for those that do, God, I've been going through it. For reasons I can't talk about. Purely because I won't allow the trolls to speak on this particular topic. It's just me and the kids. Sam is really unwell at the minute, so it's just me and my 4 children in our tiny 2-bed messy council house. And due to all the sadness and stress that we have been under lately, I have allowed it to get really bad again. This morning, I got up and decided enough was enough. I don't need a man. I obviously do want him, guys, before anyone says anything. But why am I allowing a situation to control my ability to parent and look after my home? So I'm going to try and be back, but bear with me. It's going to be a bumpy and emotional road. I'm going to get the house clear, and then we're going to start DIY. Thank you.
Okay, now y'all can correct me. I could have sworn people with OCD, they're very routine when it comes to their living arrangement and the way that they behave. So it's actually shocking me that this woman has such a filthy house, but she has OCD. Because to me, it don't line up. Struggling with your mental health or you have some type of disability, I always think that it's important, number one, to educate yourself about it and get the help that you need so you can function properly in society and you can live peacefully with that disability. And to me, that's not something that she's doing. Because, ma'am, ain't no freaking way. And then she talks about her husband also having a mental issues.
Hi, we're the Austins. We're a large family of 6 with 4 children 9 and under. We're both unemployed due to mental health reasons. And this is what our tiny 2-bed council house used to look like. Do you guys remember when I started my journey and you guys referred me to social services and the police? Many of you told me I shouldn't have my children and social services should come and remove them immediately. We had dirt, damp, grime and mould everywhere. We had so much stuff and absolutely nowhere to put it. Even at its tidiest, our house looked disgusting. We had had our house raided and the door wasn't even done properly. Everywhere was just filthy and gross. This was down the side of our fridge. Ew. Lots of people told us we need to teach our kids to clean because this is what our kids' room looked like nearly every single day. Lots of people said that I make up my conditions and that we have absolutely no reason to behave the way we do. For those of you that don't know, I have suspected ADHD, potentially autism, OCD, panic disorder, anxiety, depression, you name it. Sam also has anxiety and depression. And yes, guys, it has prevented us from doing as much as we could have done. But I just wanted to put this video here as a reminder of how far we have actually come. I watch these videos back and I cannot believe my house was ever in this state.
Like at the end of the day, when you have kids, you got to push through some stuff. And you can't always let yourself get down. Sometimes you got to speak life over yourself. Sometimes you got to encourage yourself. And some of y'all just need to encourage yourself to stop being nasty. Because what I find out is y'all dealing with all this depression and anxiety, but that ain't stop y'all from reproducing and bringing y'all kids into a situation that y'all can't afford. Because y'all shouldn't be reproducing nothing. Y'all should be working and getting y'all kids up out of that 2-bedroom apartment. Because y'all ain't got enough room for them up in there. And then on top of that, y'all nasty. That's what this boiling down to. Oh, man, you shouldn't say that. No, I'm going to say it. Because it's the truth. Yeah, their brain is wired differently. So it's certain things that they have to do to be able to function. I get it. But that's not an excuse. Because some of them have kids. And they're finding a way to get it done.
Someone call social services, because this is neglect. My child's bed is covered in ketchup, dirt and damp. Her pillows are falling apart and covered in ink and all sorts. Her duvet needs washing. I don't think it ever has been. The walls are filthy and the carpet underneath is absolutely disgusting. We haven't even fitted the slats on her bed yet, and we put the bed back up about 3 months ago. Now I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video, and that is not what it's intended for. The beginning of this video is obviously taking the mickey. We have been working so hard on every other aspect of our life and our house that the kids' room have just kind of got neglected. And then our daughter smearing ketchup all over her bed was kind of the final straw. Stay tuned for a bedroom makeover. We're going to transform these bunks into a dream for our children. Each bunk is going to have a different theme based on our child's interests and likes. They're going to get new pillows, new duvets, new bedding sets, and I want you to stay tuned for our journey. And maybe use it as inspiration if you're struggling like we are. Because mental health and neurodivergencies are no joke, and I will always preach about them. Because they're...
Bring back shame, because ain't no freaking way. When you are struggling, you do what you can, and that's why it's important to take care of the things that you have. But I also think that there's a limit to what people should show on social media, especially when they have kids. I don't know whether or not all of her kids have mental disability. I know one of them have autism. Now, depending on which one it was that smeared that stuff on that bed, it would have been some discipline going on up in that piece. Because ain't no freaking way. And this is what she had to say about y'all calling social services on her.
Let's come on and address the viral neglect video that we have recently posted. Social services have apparently been called, and probably the police as well, knowing our luck. If you haven't seen it, it's a video of our child's bed covered in ketchup, a pillow that's ruined, and some crumbs and dust and things along the side of the bed, which in my personal opinion can be normal. So first of all, I wanted to address the fact that people are saying that we let our child sleep in that and that it's our toddler's bed. This is our 7-year-old's bed, and she did not, and I would really want to make that clear, she did not sleep in that bed. She had a movie night with her sisters, they had Happy Meals, and she got her ketchup all over her bed. I then recorded it because my whole content is based on realness, and then we stripped the bed, put fresh bedding on, and then she slept in it. So, yeah, she did not sleep in that bed. Secondly, I wanted to address the comment that I don't deserve the title of a mum and that I shouldn't have my kids anymore because of the way my child's pillow was. Now, if you know anything about neurodivergence, you know that things have to be a certain way. My child loved this pillow. Yes, okay, it had some ink stains on it that I couldn't get out, but it had been in the washing machine a lot, and that is why you can see that it's falling apart. I couldn't throw it away. I couldn't. There was nothing I could do until I found another pillow that would comfort her. I could not throw it away. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. A social worker would understand. So, sorry it cut off there, but you get my drift. I know a lot of you are also going to ask why I continue to post when I get this amount of hate. However, if you saw my TikTok inbox, you would understand the amount of women, especially, that I help, mothers, people that have been through domestic abuse, neurodivergent people, people with physical conditions and health issues. The list goes on. Basically, I get hundreds of people messaging me every day telling me how much I help them because I show the reality for a lot of us. And I know that people that don't struggle with the things that we struggle with, they probably look at my videos and think, you need to be locked up. But so many people struggle the same way I do. They're just so scared to come out. And you guys are the reason. They're so scared to come out of their shell and admit that they need help because there's so many girls and guys out there that just hate on people instead of helping.
Like on some serious stuff. If you honestly feel like you have a mental disability, you need to go get yourself checked out so you can learn how to properly live with that disability. The problem with you is, I have suspected this, suspected that, suspected da-da-da-da-da, and you're using that as an excuse for you to still engage in the behavior that you're engaging in. Because ain't no freaking way. And then you got your husband up in there. 2 grown adults living in that type of filth, because you shouldn't be the only one that's cleaning up. Both of y'all should be cleaning up and taking care of y'all kids, because both of y'all is unemployed. That's the problem. Hopefully some of the people that actually have those disabilities are actually in your comments telling you how they cope with it and how they can create a schedule to clean up. Somebody that's up in there that got OCD that has a cleaning tick, that's who you need to be talking to. An organization clip, that's the one you need to be going to follow to see how they move about their day and keeping stuff clean.
So my videos offer them a bit of sympathy and a bit of compassion, and that makes me so happy. I have been through so much in my life, and I went through a lot of that alone. So for me, helping others is a big, big deal. So yeah, that's basically my explanation. Her bed is now changed, and there is another video coming out, but it's coming out tomorrow because I have a schedule. This is my job. I can't just post willy-nilly. I can, but it just messes with my schedule, so I don't do it really. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and explain myself a little bit, but thank you for watching if you've watched me ramble this far. And if you're going to leave more hate...
you got a schedule for posting, why don't you schedule for cleaning? All right, y'all, this is their house cleaned up, because I gotta be fair.
Do you remember the Austins' dirty, disgusting house? This was one of many horrible clips. This was also what started the child neglect rumours, and the police reports and social services report. There was bodge repairs done, like this front door. Everywhere was half painted and there was no flooring. Every crevice and surface was dirty and horrible. It looked so dark and gloomy and dirty. I can't believe there was ever children living in there. There was so much stuff. It looked like a hoarder's house. No wonder they couldn't ever keep it clean. So many people doubted us and really didn't think we'd make a big change. We donated in total 20 bags of clothes to the clothing bank. Bags upon bags went to the tip, and 2 full reusable bags of books went back to the school and to other places. The hours, money and effort that we have put into making this house a home is unreal. We've swapped the kids' rooms around and made big changes for the better. Look at the difference it has made. Our hard work is finally showing. The house is clean and clear, and the painting downstairs is so nearly finished. For the first time in forever, we can finally say that we love our home again. I can't wait to take you all along on a journey of doing our upstairs, because trust me, it's bad.
So y'all moved y'all junk upstairs, or who y'all had clean that downstairs for y'all. Now, I gotta give them a shout out because they had a huge announcement, so they wanted to let y'all know.
Guys, we have the biggest announcement I've ever made in my life. So you guys might know us from our Messy House TikTok videos. This is something that we are actually quite nervous to share. I don't know about you. I've got quite a lot of anxiety about sharing it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And it actually happened a little while back. But due to the amount of hate we get, we were a bit worried to share it. However, we've had a lot more new opportunities arrive, and we've got a lot more big announcements coming. So massive. We need, massive announcements. That do you know what? I'm gobsmacked. I can't believe this is my life now. So, yeah, without further ado, we need to make this first announcement so we can make the bigger ones. Are you ready?
Yeah, massively.
Sam's quit his job.
Woo.
We're officially full-time, self-employed, registered content creators. We officially earn what Sam made at work on social media. So obviously we're not that well off. Don't get me wrong. No. Don't think that we've come into hundreds of thousands, because we haven't. However, it is no longer beneficial for Sam to be at work. It is more beneficial for him to be at home and build up his account.
And childcare.
Yeah.
It works for us more, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it is now officially more beneficial, and we will now earn more money with Sam being able to dedicate more of his time to social media.
And you.
Yeah. That was cute. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for everything you've brought to our life. Because we wouldn't be here without you. So, yeah, here's to the future.
Yeah.
Chin chin.
That makes sense, because first and foremost, you wasn't working. You was stay at home, right? Only Sam was working, and y'all got 4 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, no. How about Sam kept his job? You did this TikTok thing. He got y'all money, so both of y'all have an income, and y'all can move out of that small house and have more space for y'all kids. How about that one? That would have been beneficial. We shall see. On to this lovely individual, Demanda Conda 333. Unfortunately, Her and I have the same name.
Good morning, and we are back with another bedroom cleaning video. I did have my daughter go under the bed and push all the trash out. You'll see here soon, after I clean up this corner, what it looks like. It is insane. And I just wanted to address, like, most of my comments are like, there's no excuse for this, there's no excuse for this, and I know that. I'm not making one. So quit commenting it, because I'm not making any excuse. This is absolutely horrible, and I hate that I have come to this again. You know, I've been dealing with this battle for 4 or 5 years now, you know, probably my whole life. I never was taught to clean very well, you know, so I don't have those kind of skills like most people do. But here I'm trying to get my daughter to be here helping me. She was eager to help me. She loved coming under the bed and pushing all this garbage out. As you can see here, she's loving it. So I had her push everything out, and you guys are probably gonna have to come back for the next video to see the finished results. We gotta go through this stuff and throw away all the trash. And to all that has been supporting me through everything, I really appreciate you, and I promise you, you will see a change. Don't forget to come back to the next video.
You at your big age, if you wanted to learn how to clean, you could. There are a lot of cleaning videos that are at your disposal, and I just think that you're cool living in filth. Her room doesn't look any better.
It's back, everybody. I'm so freaking excited. Do a bedroom cleaning video on the IG, and I don't know how to work the IG very well. And then all of a sudden somebody messaged me and said, TikTok is back. So I checked it. It wasn't working at first. And then so I closed the page out, and then I reopened it, and it was working again. So what better way to commemorate than to do a messy bedroom video? This time we're working on my bedroom because, as you can see, it is absolutely horrendous. And I can't believe I'm letting myself and everybody around me live like this. And despite what everybody thinks, hold on, baby. We have been really keeping up with the kitchen and the living room. I just mopped and swept the kitchen floor earlier. It was pretty dirty, but we got it done. And no, Karen, I did not record it. Like a lot of my comments say, you don't have to record everything. You just let it get dirty on purpose. No. But we will just let the people think what they want to think. And I was really upset when this whole TikTok thing got banned. You know, I gained a really strong community with you guys. And, you know, it also made me feel less alone knowing that there was other people out there. I know a lot of times I get comments that people are saying, you know, you made me feel less alone. You made me feel less alone. And
Because that's because they just as nasty as you is. That's why you make them feel less alone. Hey, I'm looking at my room. I got to clean up. My room don't look nothing like that. I got papers I got to stretch, shoot, and I got to sweep them up.
Honest, you guys made me feel less alone as well. So I love the little community that we made together as Messy House Moms. And I'm here for the change. Like I said, we are going to thrive in 2025. And, you know, I know it looks bad now, but we are thriving to get it done and get it changed, and everybody's helping to pitch in. But this right here, this is my doing.
Anyway, so she did have CPS called on her, and they did come out. So she did clean up for that.
Get my house ready with me so CPS can come over. Here's my butt. We have to change your butt because you got a stanky in there. Oh. Now that we have taken care of his butt, here's what the living room situation is. I know I have not carpet cleaned yet, but that I am definitely going to have to pull this guy out today. The table, I don't know why it turns into a catch-all, but it does. Dogs. The kitchen, I definitely do need to get some dishes done. And then declutter this. I don't know why, but this gets cluttered up with just random, I mean, just the most random stuff ever. Gotta vacuum the hallway, clean up the bathrooms. That's just laundry. And then this is my husband's room where he sleeps. I get it. The carpets are disgusting. This is my boys' room. I'm gonna vacuum, clearly. Vacuum that. I think that's styrofoam. My oldest is autistic and he has pica. So that's what that is. And then my room, I know the carpets are disgusting. I just got this pile to take care of, and that's it. Now I know what you're gonna ask. Am I worried? No, not at all. I am a good mom. I take care of my kids. They have heat. They have a roof over their head. They have lots of food. They have beds to sleep in. They have clean clothes. I mean, I am not worried at all. And I am going to show this lady the progress that I have been making, because it is astronomical to go back and look at some of the videos and look at what it looks like now. Like, this living room has been clean for months now, and we just keep up on it. And I'm so finally glad that my mind just was like, oh, there you go, girl. This is what you need. And yes, I still struggle, but I'm not worried. So come along on this journey with me, because I'm bringing you guys along. I am here to hide nothing. I almost thought about not saying anything and dealing with this privately, but no, it's because of the haters on TikTok why I'm in this situation. And I am going to let this lady be fully aware, who has probably no idea that I am almost to 500,000 followers on a social media app, that these are strangers, people who do not know me personally, that are calling in to make, you know, reports of my house being messy. Yes, it was messy.
Your house was filthy.
Yes,
It's messy and filthy is do two different things. They saw it was like, nah, this ain't a location for a kid. You got to do better.
I am fixing it. There's nothing they can do about that. They will not take my kids. So follow along, because I will have cleaning videos on this journey. And we will.
Let's see.
No, I hope I don't fall.
Confession time. I always worry so much about the living room and kitchen. I let other places in my house fall behind. Like my bathroom.
Oh, you getting after it, man. Go ahead, girl. For somebody that say they ain't know how to clean, you getting it.
Oh no.
We are not done yet. Follow for
Go ahead, girl. I see you.
This is exactly what my house looked like when the CPS lady walked in yesterday. Minus the load of dishes, because we did a load of dishes before she got here. So to some of you, I get that it's not perfect. I know a lot of people are expecting me to live in some magazine home, and that's just not reality. And the meeting went so incredibly well. She did not care what my carpets looked like. She did not care about the crayons on the wall or the dust in the window and, you know, everything. She just cared that, you know, the kids are stepping on clothes. Also, to mention my bathroom, I had my husband clean the bathroom, and that was a mistake because he did not do the toilet very well. So I am going to have to come back in there, but she didn't care about that. She just wanted to see, you know, if I was making progress, if I was cleaning it up, and if I was going to, you know, keep it that way. So we are planning. She's going to come back randomly in the next 4 weeks and make sure that we're staying on top of it. But other than that, it went really well.
Man, I hope it works out for you. I don't want no kid taken away from their home and put into CPS, because that is a hard system to be in, and a lot of those children end up getting abused and taken advantage of. It's not a great situation for the kids. So please, ma'am, clean your house, do what you got to do. You can do it. Have your husband and your kids get up and help you. As always, remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and stay blessed.